Hey guys, Figurecraft here. Sorry about that. I meant to set this thing for 7 o'clock tonight, but something went wrong and it set for the wrong time. So I figured I'd go ahead and start it now. But anyway, we're going to continue work on the Titanic ship that we're working on right now. I just got the carpets painted. So let me go down here. Go ahead and flip this. You can see that we got some carpets, pink carpets painted. Okay, so now we're going to get all these carpets out of this thing that I've cut up. We got a lot of carpets. You see that we got a lot of carpets. We got a whole lot of carpets. Hang on a minute. Oh, let's see here. It says we got 0 on the chat. Is there anybody there? There we got somebody on there. And they disappeared. Hello. Welcome to the channel. Alrighty, so we got a whole lot of carpets here, and I mean a whole lot of carpets. We got to glue all these carpets down. So let me get my picture up and going. Alrighty. Basically, we got to do all that work. That's a lot of work. We'll get it, though. First things first, I got to find my next picture that I need here. Yeah, we go all the way to the back of the ship. Okay. So, let's get our little carpets out now. I'm going to have to grab our Gorilla wood glue that we use to glue all these carpets down. These are our first 2 carpets. Gorilla wood glue. We are using Gorilla wood glue. So, let's make sure that the ship is turned the right way. Don't want to glue nothing down the wrong way. Okay, so that blue carpet's going to fit right there. I see we're off there a little bit, so we'll have to paint in there a little bit. So let me get my paintbrush. Missed that one by mistake. But accidents happen. So grab me some paint here. Mix up some white. Pink and white. Trying to come up with that really, really light color pink carpet. Gotta paint from here. May go over a little bit, but it really don't matter. There we go. Now we'll put that in the water. That way it don't get... Thank you, Building with the Boys. It's great to see you. Welcome to my first live chat. Alrighty, now we got our Gorilla Wood Glue. So let's grab our blue carpet. Yeah, that'll fit perfectly. Now we're going to paint our Gorilla Wood Glue. Then we're going to insert our blue carpet. Alrighty, and now we're going to insert a bathroom floor. So let's get it ready. There's our bathroom floor. Basically just using a piece of gymnasium floor to mimic the bathroom. So now we're going to get some Gorilla Wood Glue and paint across here. Then we're going to insert our gymnasium floor right here to mimic the bathroom floor. There we go. Now we're going to test fit our red carpet. Turns around this way. And yeah, that's going to work out perfect. Now we just got to get it back off. Got it. Alrighty then. Now we're going to go ahead and paint some more Gorilla Wood Glue. Then we're going to stick down our red carpet. And there we go. There's one side done. Now we just got to get the other side. So for that, we need our green carpet. Got to dig through all kinds of little carpets here. There is the blue. So there's the blue that we'll need. That looks like a red. Yeah, that's the red we'll need. Eventually we'll find our other bathroom floor here. because there was a bathroom on the other side too. There we go. There's the other bathroom floor. And then get some green. Yeah, there's our green. Found it. And then like last time, we're going to test fit. Making sure that everything's good to go. Another thing I forgot to do too, which we'll go ahead and do that. I'll get the measurement right fast of these for y'all. Basically right there on a measuring tape going into inches on this side. And then if you want centimeters, there's your centimeters. And then going long ways in centimeters, you're right there at centimeters. And then going long ways in inches, you're right there in inches. Same thing for this one right here with the longness wise, but for the wideness wise of this one, the little rug for the bathroom, it's a little bit shorter. That's inches wise. And then we'll turn it around in centimeters. There we go. Oh, I apologize if you hear any beating in the background. The cat's in the bathroom. She's in heat and she's going crazy trying to get out of the bathroom. I have to keep cats separated. So, my apologies. Get these out of the way. Set them down here. And we'll get our Gorilla Wood Glue in here. Gorilla Wood Glue is really good stuff for putting down floors and stuff like this. I use it to put down my wooden decks. Alrighty, and we're looking for the color green. So, get our green. Go ahead and place it in there. Which that looks good. Get our bathroom floor here in a minute. Now we're going to put in the blue. There we go. And now we're ready for the other bathroom rug. So let's go ahead and get some more Gorilla Wood Glue. Paint it down here and over here. We'll try to get 2 floors down in one go. There we go. Bathroom floor is next. Somehow that one got a little short. Did I grab the wrong piece? It'd be my luck I did. Let me get that off here before it gets fully secured if I can. Bear with me here. Before it fully secures, let me look through my little trinkets and see if I did grab the wrong one. Because I don't remember miscutting. I did miscut. That's okay. Uh-huh. I caught it. There's the real one. So it was another extra piece that got mixed in with them. Good thing we caught that. Now we'll put it in there. There we go. Put a little bit more on here to get it more tacky and sticky because it tends to dry up fast sometimes. There we go. Ah, no, don't knock that over. Alrighty, where is the piece that goes there? It's a red piece. Great, now I'm going to spend all my time looking for the red piece. And it's going to dry up on me again. That's nice. I'm very disorganized right now. Ah, there it is. Found it. Get the red in there. There we go. There is all the bedrooms done on that side of the Titanic now. Hopefully that looks good. I'm trying my best to mimic the bedrooms that was in it. Alrighty, now we're moving on to the big bedrooms. Yellow, a lime green. We'll start on the lower side first. So we need this yellow and a lime green. We'll go ahead and get the glue on. We'll carve out the hole that's underneath after we get the papers down. We'll use the X-Acto blade to open the hole back up because that's an important hole. That is the hole where a looks like a screw's going to go. It's probably how we're going to attach all three of the decks. I apologize for the grandfather clock. There we go. Now we're going to get our lime green down. Then we're going to get our yellow. There we go. Now on the other side, we need looks like two. Yeah. I think it's like two orangish reds and an orange. All right then. So we'll need that. We'll need that. And we'll need this. And there's our colors. So we'll get these out of the way. Got a lot of reds here too. Let me look about all these reds. Ooh wee, that's a lot of reds. Okay, so let's get our glue out again. We're going to paint some more Gorilla Wood glue going down this side. That way we can get 3 carpets in. Okay. We're going to put the orangish color right here. We're going to take the light orange We're going to get it in there. Just like that. Then we're going to take the orange color, the same as the other one. And we're going to insert it right there. There we go. That side's done now. Now we're going to move a little bit more further back into the ship. So let's see here. We're going to start right where you see these two big pieces right here. We got some big pieces to go there. And I'm thinking, if I remember correctly, it's these two. The red and the blue. We'll start from there and work our way backwards. So the red is going to go on this side over here. While the blue goes on the other side. Alrighty then. So let's get the blue out of the way first. Construction paper. I am using construction paper for the carpet. Give me a few seconds here and I'll grab it and I'll show it to you. Basically, picked this up at a local Walmart. It's a Astro Brights paper. It's got all these neon colors in it. Really good stuff. There's some printings that I got printed off for like some of the bedrooms. I got some ideas of cutting this stuff out and folding it together and making like maybe little paper furniture just to see how it works. It may work, it may not, but you know, it's a test. It's a little test we're doing. But that is the paper I use. Now we're going to go ahead and glue down this construction paper around this big old screw hole support, or column, whatever you want to call it. Move that out of the way for a minute. We'll grab a hold of the blue since it's first. And we'll work on getting it around. Get you in frame here. We'll work on getting it around this column. Come on. I had you on there before with a dry fit. There we go. There's one. Now we'll get the other side. So going ahead and getting the other side right here. Make sure to get the glue everywhere where it's going to be stuck down. That way we have us a good bond. Hello. How's it going, Hunter Zero? This one's going to play up with me. Get on there. Hey, how's it going? I heard that. Alrighty, we got that carpet on there now. Now we're going to continue working our way back. That way we can get even with these other carpets. So starting from the blue, we're going backwards. We need a green, red, green, 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 red. That's a lot of carpet. So that's over here on this side. We'll go a little at a time, about right there. We'll reopen all these holes that you see me covering up right after the papers are glued down. It's better just to reopen them after the papers are glued down, rather than trying to cut it into the paper. All right, we're ready there. So going backwards from the blue, we need a green. So we're going to take our green. We're going to glue it there. Now we need a red. So we're going to take our red. We're going to place it right there and glue it down. And then we got a bunch of greens. So get some more glue. All the way down to where it's going to end. We got 3 greens coming into play. There's 1 green. Get a hold of it. Here comes 3 greens. And then we're going to get the next green down. Come to think of it, I just now remember one thing right now that I did not do just yet. So sorry about that, y'all, but I'll get that. It just now hit me in the head. I did not give you the measurements of this other carpet we are using, the longer carpet. So let me get that. So with the longer carpet, with the longer carpet, in inch-wise, that's the longer carpet. I had to go a little bit different measurements than LC model shipbuilding, because his was 20 centimeters wide. I had to cut that short down because apparently the Hatcher Titanic from the Trumpeter Titanic is a little bit different in scale-wise from what I've learned. And then if you're going to do that in centimeters, we'll just flip the measuring tape over. There is your centimeters. And then going wide ways across, I think that one did stay the same as the other rooms, but I'll measure just to be safe. Inch-wise. Centimeters-wise. There you go. That's the measurements of the carpets. All right, man. Thank you. All righty. Now we're going to go on this side over here. And we're going from here to green, red, green, green, red. Opposite colors. So Same thing as last time, we'll start from the back and work our way forward. All right. So it was green. A little bit closer before we stick it down. There we go. Sorry, got you off camera there a little bit. Green, red. Take us a red. Okay. So red, green, red. 2 greens and a red. And then we'll be finished with this side over here. So from the pink carpet all the way over. Alrighty then. So 2 greens and a red. Putting in the other green now. And then another green. And then lastly, a red. And with that, we now have that in. Yeah, I think we're looking pretty good here. Alrighty then. So set that there. Now we're going to move towards the back of the ship more. And towards the back of the ship, we're going to have to do a green, green, red, red. Green, green. And then we're going to have to do a red, red. Somebody said meow. Alrighty then. So we'll go ahead and put that there. There is a cat in the chat. Oh, Lordy. Alrighty, so let's see here. We're going to go ahead and put us 2 floors back here. And then we're going to be pretty soon here putting down some long hallways to walk down the corridors. And that's going to be a fun part. So we got to put down this green carpet before the hallway. So here is one green carpet. And then on the other side is another green carpet. Alrighty, now let me just grab that long hallway for the corridor. Here is our long hallway for the corridor. This is basically a printing. Well, come on. There you go. So what we're going to do right here is we're going to take it and put it from there all the way across, and I'm going to take my fingernail and bend it. That way I know where to cut it. Just like that. And now we know where to cut it, since I bent it with my fingernail. So it gets cut right there. Alrighty then. We now have our long hallway ready to be glued in. So let's go ahead and get that out of the way. I'll also apply some more glue back here because we'll also be putting down some more floor after the hallway. The hallway goes all the way across. And after we get these down, we'll be adding 2 more long hallways coming down each side. Just like that. There we go. There's a long hallway. And then at the end of the long hallways is another bedroom. This goes all the way to the end of this part of the ship. We'll be continuing some more work in detail when we get the next parts in the mail because it extends farther along. So we'll go ahead and put that down. And there we go. There's all the bedrooms installed now on this part of the deck. Now we're going to go ahead and put some long hallway corridors all the way down both sides. So let me get those out. I've got them cut up in here somewhere. Do I want to go with the dark ones or do I want to go with the light ones? I kind of like the dark ones. Let me see here. Let me get the light ones and the dark ones out. There's another light one. I got a bunch of cuttings of papers everywhere. And there's another piece. There's another dark one. There's another one. Sorry, I'm digging through a bunch of papers to get my pieces. Okay. Let's see here. Which one do you all think? This one right here? Or the white one? Did they serve red wine in the red rooms? I don't know. It's a good possibility. But I'll let you all decide on which ones y'all think I should put in. Left. Okay, one says left. Yeah, I'm thinking so too. I think I'm going to go for the left because it looks like it's got more detail than the white one. So let me go ahead and get some glue down there. And we got to go all the way down to where the staircase would basically begin. Not sure if this thing will reach all the way. We'll probably have to, piece some pieces of it together. But we'll go ahead and put this down. It goes down right in front of these rugs. and all the way to the back of the ship. Yeah, we'll have to piece some pieces together like I thought. We came up a little bit short. But there's one down. Then we'll get the other side. Then we'll grab us the other one. Got bent there a little bit. We'll straighten it out. Yeah, this may be the new route that I go for when it comes to me modifying the Titanic. I'll basically go live, and y'all can watch me modify the Titanic live. Okay, there's two. Now we got to finish up those two sides. And it's even going to go past all the way down. So I'll take my fingernail. I'll get it to that point. Now bend it. That way I know where to cut it. Okay, we'll cut that one right there. So that one's cut. And then I can probably use the other one that I just cut to get the measurement right. Just like that. Hey, you stubborn scissors. Alrighty then. Now we're going to go the rest of the way down and get both sides glued up. And that will finish up a little bit of what I want to do to this deck. But there's still more work that has to be done to this deck that I want mine to have. So get that straight. Keep it in line with them corridors. There we go. And then get the other piece that we cut. There we go. The corridors now lead all the way down the hallways. And you got those ones that go straight across to here. Okay, now for the next step that I want to do to this model. Let me get my pictures pulled up. And we'll look at those. We're going to basically be looking at the, what do they call these again? I done forgot its name. I used to know its name. Now I forgot it. This court area over here. I forgot it. Was it the Verda or something like that? No, it's not the Verda. It's the, I forgot. My brain's not working. Give me a few seconds here. I'll think of it. It's not the Cafe Parisienne because that's farther back in the ship. Looking for my T's here where I've got my pictures saved. Alrighty, got into my pictures. Now I'm just looking for that place I'm talking about. There it is. I forgot the name of this place right now. I can't think of it. But anyway, it's this. Wanting to do that work right there. I can't remember if that was the Verda or what that was called. I think the Verda was farther back in the ship, though. That's going to drive me crazy now trying to think of what that was called. I can't think. But anyway, I'm going to dig those pieces out. There's one. This is from printing. I'm going to need quite a bit of those. And I've printed them off. So there's another one. That one's a little bit too big. Let's see what else we got. We got to get those in those windows. For this too, we'll also need those other pieces to the Titanic, so I'll have to dig those out. There's some little walls. Let me move these papers. These are basically printings I got off of a YouTuber that posted up the links to on his channel. It was the model boat guy. And he said they were the printing links from the Facebook group. And he had a whole bunch of walls to print off and floors, and I printed them off. Then I cut them out and got them all ready to go. There's another one. There's another one. Here's another small one for that wall. I think I just about found them all. Let me get my Titanic boxes over here. And I've got to find those walls. Were they in 84? Yeah, I think that's them right there. I think this is them right here. Yep, there they are. Oops. There's the walls. Yeah, we got to do some work on these walls. So, let's see here. These would match up to these. Hopefully, got to find the right one. Yeah, the one that's got the door on that side. That one will match. So that's got to go like that. And I still want that door to be, you know, visible like it's there. So I'm going to cut out that door, glue that door on top of it when it's glued to the wall. And then we'll cut the windows out afterwards. Yep, drop my piece. I'm doing good. Come back here. Okay, it was that piece we're working on. So, let me get my X-Acto blade. Tilt you down here. We're going to be doing some cutting. Move these pieces out of my way. So, we're going to cut this little door. I'm going to cut it out. Just about. Look, it can open and close. That would be a cool feature for it. Have it like it's open. And then this is going to glue onto here. So, yeah, we're doing good. Okay, then. Those windows don't really want to add up too much. So, let's see here. We'll have to fix that. I know what we'll do. Got an idea in my little head. We'll go ahead and cut away this part. Put it towards the doorway, and we'll put these other ways towards the windows way, where it has to overlap the windows. So, we'll go ahead and get our Gorilla Wood Glue again. We'll clean out the windows after we get this piece on there. The way. The way. That's a crazy little video that they have on YouTube. Uganda Knuckles. Alrighty then. We'll go ahead and put these on here. Make sure it overlaps the windows perfectly. Try to get a little bit of excess glue off there that we got on there. Don't want no excess glue hanging around. And then we'll go over here to where this is. Glue right where the door is. And the window. And then we should have us a little gap left over, which we can fill in that gap with an extra piece. Yeah, we don't have too terribly much of a gap. And the plan worked. Let me see if I can get this camera to focus. Sorry, y'all. I probably have to pull it up a bit. Hang on a minute. And pull this camera up. There you go. You can see the door is 3D. So the idea worked. Now we just got to fill in this little tiny piece right here that we cut out. And we have extra pieces for that. And I know there's another one of these in, I think it's one of those boxes of the Titanic, because it fell in there. Let me look. I remember seeing it. There it is. So I made sure to print off plenty of those, because we also got to put those down the wall inside the ship. So what we're going to have to salvage out of this little piece is just a teeny weeny tiny little piece. So what I can do is cut about that much right there. There we go. Got that little teeny weeny tiny piece right there cut. And then we're going to put some glue onto that piece. There we go. And then we're going to insert that little tiny piece back onto that little spot. Close it up. Look at that. It looks like it was meant to be there. Problem fixed. Looks pretty good. I still forgot the name of this place, though. I think it's the Verda or something like that. But that's good now. Now we got to do the same thing for this side right here, because it's the exact opposite, just a mirror version. So first things first, we got to get the side that's adjacent to this side, which is this one. Got to fool with that door again. So yeah, got to do the door again. So let me get this little door cut out. Cut it down here. Now score it there a little bit, but not much. Make it to where it opens again if I can. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. And then we're going to cut it in the same spot where we cut it last time on the other side. And then we're going to take our glue, put it on this side where the door is. We're going to take that little piece. Mysteries abound, made of a deep energy flows all around, but I will go fearless and free. I'll give you strength, you give me love, that's how we live. Reconnecting. Are we reconnected? Sorry about that. That phone call came through. Is everybody still there? Okay. Got one person there. There's one person on here for right now. Hopefully the others come back. Sorry, I got a phone call. But anyway. All right, got another person back. Sorry about that, you all. I got a phone call. It kicked it out. Anyway, we're going back to here now. We're going to go ahead and glue the other wall down. That one on there. Now we need another teeny weeny tiny sliver to seal that wall back in. So let's get that tiny sliver. All right. Go ahead and glue in that teeny weeny tiny sliver. And there you go. That one even looks like it was meant to be there. Okay, those are in. Now we got to go over here and do the exact same thing on this side right here. But first, we got to put this wall in as a test fit to see which way it goes. So that wall that I want will be on that side right there. So take that out. Let's see how far that wall goes. Find the right piece again. Okay, that goes there. Yeah, I would want it to be right there. And then we'll have to cut out all those windows. But yeah, we would want it to be like that. And then eventually the wooden deck is going to go down in here too. But we don't do that until the build. So let me see here. Some pieces right there. Pieces right here. Am I going to have enough for the other side? Hopefully I will. We're going to have another long enough piece to go for the other side. Let me look in my little box of trinkets. See what I can find. That's not what we're looking for. I think that's coming up too, so yeah, we're going to need some brown wall and maybe some dark brown wall because of the grand staircase area. Looks like I may be running low. Nope, there's one. Knew I had another one. Okay, let's go ahead and get that piece glued in on that other side of that wall over there. So flip this around. We're going to put glue right in here. We are mimicking exactly what we see in the Titanic 401 demo. Now that we got the glue, we are going to take the wall piece and we are going to insert it. Just like that. Then we're doing the same thing for the other side. Okay. Turn this around. Get it on there. This one comes up a little bit too short on this side, but that's okay. We can fix that. We got extra pieces. Looks like a brown that way, so we'll use this one. Then we'll add some more glue. Okay. Then we're going to piece this little piece into that spot. And there we go. Hey, how's it going? Sorry I couldn't answer your phone call, man. All right, then. We got that. And we have that, which looks like what I'm seeing on the TV. There's a wall in the background that I'm not seeing on our model because they didn't give us that wall. But what I'm going to do to substitute that wall is when I put these in, I'm going to just glue these pieces of paper that they've gave us that I printed off. I'm just going to glue them pieces of paper inside when I glue these in the ship. That way we'll have those. Now what we got to do is turn around to the backside and focus our attention to the backside of this wall. This is where the grand staircase area is. We're going to need some light brown on this wall. So now we're going to take our light brown wall, get our measurements. Okay, I know what I can do to counteract that problem. We're going to take our fingernail and we're going to push right there, because you really don't have to worry about the wall covering the part where the lugs meet. You just want it to come up to the lug. So what you're going to do is you're just basically going to glue a wall piece on about that much, and then let the lug just stay active. We'll have to trim down this wall piece a little bit though, because we're a little bit too tall here. So I'm going to try my best to bend this paper straight along the wall. That way I can see where to cut it. And I see where to cut it. We'll go ahead and we'll cut that. I have so many ideas in my head for the Titanic. When I build this thing, my mind just goes creative mode. I've only got one chance of building this thing because it's so much money to build this thing, and I want to make it look as accurate as I human possibly can. Go ahead and put some glue here. We'll have to open up this window after the wall's glued in. And there we go. There's a wall panel. Light brown wall panel. And then that will follow right in line with where the grand staircase is going to be. It's not on this piece right here because it goes all the way down to about right there. Goes all the way down to about right there, so that's on that other piece, is where the grand staircase is going to be. Now we have to mimic the exact same thing on this side right here. So, same thing. Take our wallpaper, put it up on the wall. Alright, we got it bent. Now we gotta put it back on the wall again and get the other measurement of where it's gotta drape over the wall, because it's too long. Okay. Now we are going to cut it. And then we're going to take our glue. I'm on the wrong side of the wall. So we're going to go ahead and glue here. There we go. Get this wallpaper here. That's good, man. There we go. Now we got those two walls done. So let's see what else we have to do to the Titanic. There's still a lot more work to do on this thing. Let's see here. We got the wall there. These are in front of the ship. And I think those stay white. Yeah, those will stay white because they'll be hidden behind a bedroom. Okay. So those will stay white. We're going to have to go back and cut out all of these windows with an X-Acto blade. But we'll do that in a few. We got all these other components that I got to put up and keep. I want to keep these, because we'll need these for when we put the stuff inside the ship. Come here. I'll put these in the box with the Titanic parts. That way I don't lose them. We got these windows we got to cut out. Let's see here. What else we got? Trying to look here. I think that's almost it for all the interior work. Oh, yeah, that's right. We got to paint the top of this banister brown. So we'll have to do that next. So that's our next step. Let me go ahead and hang on a minute, you all. Quiet, please. Sorry, y'all. I tell my family to be quiet. Put that in the water so that glue don't dry up in my brush. Okay. So now we need to get our wood brown burn color and paint these banisters to the Titanic. And it's a lot of banisters to paint. And it's a dangerous X-Acto blade. Careful with that thing. Cut myself on that, I'm going to know it. Alright. We are going to use wood brown burn. There's its name. FL brown burn. And we gotta shake this thing. Sometimes these paints are hard to shake. I'm using the wrong hand. Alright then. That should be good. Now we gotta paint. I hate when that happens. Oh, you stupid thing. You always want to get stuck inside the lid, and then you make a mess when you do that. So go ahead and put that in there. Alright. We are now into the paint. So go ahead and open up that. Pick this up. Put this to the side. I don't want to accidentally paint that. That would be bad. After all that work we just did on it. Where did my lid to the glue go? There it is. Put my lid back to my glue on here. Make sure I got it on there straight. Okay. Like I said, we got to paint the tops of these banisters and we got to paint the insides of these little windows. So the top of the banister. There we go. Give me a few seconds here, y'all, and I'll be back. I gotta go get something. Oh! I'll take my brush in there, too, while I go. That way I can wash this. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm back. I had to go get that brush taken care of before the Gorilla Wood Glue dried up inside the bristles and destroyed my brush. I'm doing pretty good. How about you? Okay, next thing I'm going to do is get these windows right here painted. We got to paint the lower frames of the inside of these windows. we go. Let me see if I can get this light down here a bit more. Give us some more light. Hang on a minute, you all. Just give me a few seconds, y'all. I'm sorry. That's on there. I'm just telling you. That's on there. Oh, sorry about that, y'all. Oh, crazy cat got out of the bathroom, had to chase it. Okay, let's see if that light brought us any light. Yeah, it did. Okay. Now I can see what I'm doing. Whoa. All right. There we go. We'll go back over any areas that I get paint on that don't need it, and then we'll scratch it off with the blade. Just like I did in the last video. Get some more wood brown burn here. There we go. That's one side done now. We'll go back over it and scrape off the excess paint that we don't need. But now we just got to get the top of the banister on this side. This is a long process to do, but the results is definitely worth it. Probably have to go over the brown an extra coat in certain areas. But we'll get to that when we get to it. Okay, that's one side done. Like I said, I'll go back over when it dries and scrape off the excess paint that don't need to be there. Now we're going to go to the other side, and we got to paint the exact same thing on this side. There we go. Going down the rest of the way. There we go. Definitely going to have to go back over this with a blade later on and scratch it away. Of the stuff that I don't want when it dries. It's kind of a little bit challenging to paint these banisters. There we go. Now the banisters are painted brown. We got that much done inside the ship now. I think we're just about finished with this piece of the modifications. So now I'm going to go ahead and get my kerosene open here. It's probably stuck. Go figure. There we go. And clean my paintbrush. And I'm looking around here. Let's see here. And I think that's all I can do for right now. I'll try to get another one up within the next couple of days to finish up the work of what has to be done. And then we'll work on going from there to the build. But I'll show you one last time all of this progress that we got now. Let me just close off this kerosene lid. That way we don't damage anything. I'm going to try to get you a good picture of this. I got to be careful not to touch those banisters because they're still wet. But let me see if I can get this in here. Get it down here to the camera. You can see there. And in there of what we got. Which I am seeing one thing I forgot. Those wall pieces go there. I'm glad I looked in there myself. I forgot about that. We got one more thing to do. Okay then. I completely forgot about that. Let's see here. Nope, not that. I gotta get those little wall pieces out. I need 2 of them. And we still have 2 for the other walls. Okay. So what we're going to have to do now is get my Gorilla Wood Glue back out. I use this paintbrush. And then we're going to have to... Awesome, man. New Vegeta and Bulma figure. That's cool. But let me go ahead and paint up these walls right here. Get some Gorilla Wood Glue on here. And then we're going to insert our first little wall piece. Cover up that spot. Looks like it came up a little bit short, so we can fix that with the extra pieces. No biggie. There we go. Got me an extra piece cut. I'm going to go ahead and insert that little extra piece. Just like that. So that one's good to go. Now we got to do that to the other side. So we'll go ahead and get some Gorilla Wood Glue. It's the wrong side I grabbed. I grabbed the same side I just got through doing. So we'll go ahead and put some Gorilla Wood Glue on this. Just like that. And then we're going to insert the piece. Just like that. And then we're going to cut out an extra little piece to patch that little gap. Just like that. And now, with that, we should definitely be getting somewhere now. So let me go ahead and grab that piece again, pop it back here, and then I'll give y'all another look at it now that I got the little missing piece in. Sorry about that. Kind of forgot about that little piece, but we got it. We caught it. Good thing we caught it before we put this whole thing inside the ship. There you go. You can see over there, I will open up the windows with an X-Acto blade. I'll go back through here and cut them all back out. But that right there is how much of the ship progress we got now. We have the exact same thing on the other side. Fell out. Get back in there. Find its locations. There we go. You can see we got the exact same thing going on the other side. And you can see all the bedrooms that go all the way up and down the ship. A lot of bedrooms. And there's more to come in the next shipment when we get the rest of the ship. Because we got to do the Cafe Parisien and all of that. The Cafe Parisien. That's what this is. I think, yeah, this is the Cafe Parisien. Now I remember it. The Cafe Parisien. The a la carte restaurant is more in the back of the ship. I finally remembered it. I knew I'd remember it eventually. But that's what it is. But thank you all for those of you who have come to my first live chat stream of watching me do some work on the Titanic. I really appreciate it. This was my first time doing this, and thanks for the ones who came to visit and check on me. But you all have a blessed one, and when I come back, we'll be doing us another live chat. I'll figure out another day for that, and we'll finish up the rest of this work, and then we'll get the model up and going in the building. But until then, you all have a blessed one, and goodbye.